Big game breakdown. Here we go. A's on the road to take on the Astros on a short card. A's a game and a half back. $1.85 now. 180 opened up 180 up to 185. It's Anderson against Cole. The Astros are 10-6 this year against the A's. A lot of that damage was done early. The last time they met in Houston, the A's took 3 out of 4, and then they just played last week in Oakland, and the A's won 2 out of 3. Houston is 47-21 on the road, only 33-29 at home, off a beatdown of the Angels over the weekend. But a game and a half back, the A's now a 5-game lead over the Mariners for that second wild card spot. They're 7-0-1 in their last 8 series, and Anderson has been terrific with an ERA under 1 this month. And Cole, after having that long stretch throwing 100 pitches, I think it was 9 straight games, it kind of scaled him back as well. But Houston getting healthy now with the big bats and starting to turn it around.
Well, that's the key. You know, when we look about what's happened over the last month and a half is that the A's have made their backers a fortune, and the Astros have pretty much, I'm not going to say crushed their backers, but they certainly haven't made a whole lot of money for people who've been betting them day in, day out. Houston, a banged-up team, well, now they're getting healthy. And the key, I mean, if it wasn't so obvious before, it's completely obvious now. Jose Altuve. He came off the 10-day DL last Tuesday. Lo and behold, the Astros haven't lost since. 5 straight wins for Houston. George Springer expected to come off the DL and rejoin the lineup for the Astros today. So another big bat coming back. Carlos Correa, we finished strong on the road trip, and that was key. We wanted to go home playing good baseball, and we've been able to do that. Now we got a good series against the A's, and we've got to keep it going. Look, Cole is no joke. You know, sure, he hasn't hit 100 pitches this month, and he's only reached 7 full innings once in his last 11 starts. Make no mistake about it. Garrett Cole is a bet on hurler. Even though the Astros just 1-4 in his last 5, he has owned the A's 2-0 with a 2.92 ERA in 4 starts against them this season.
I give the Astros the edge in this series, even though they've struggled at home. Because tomorrow it's Edwin Jackson against Morton, and then Wednesday it's Cahill going against Keuchel, and Cahill's got an ERA of 7 on the road. Manaya's on the DL now as well. Bassett pitched well yesterday. That was a great job by the A's. They lost that first game in Minnesota, then won the next 3, and they continue to beat up on some of these teams under 500. But what a turnaround here! And this is it. This is the last 3 games between these teams this year. And then it's a huge week for the A's because after this, Seattle comes into town for a big 4-game series.
Sure. And when we talk about Brett Anderson going today for Oakland, Anderson's a guy who's been, fantastic, as you mentioned, 0.68 ERA this month. But his track record against Houston isn't very good. He faced them once this season. He gave up 9 runs, 10 hits, and 3 walks in 3 innings. That was a 16-2 home loss back in May. That is, without a doubt, his single worst start of the season. So I'm a little bit concerned about how Anderson matches up against an Astros lineup that is just starting to click again now that they're healthy. We'll talk about this game again when it comes to play of the day time. Like the show? Help us keep the lights on. Please make sure to comment, share, and subscribe to all the Sportsbook Review videos. Thanks so much. Best of luck. Enjoy the games.